it's something I question. Frame flame, I close my eyes. There's nothing left for me. Be a curse. Lost inside my head, I feel it taking control. I can't outrun these demons, I can't escape these feelings. Stuck in my own skin, I feel it taking its toll. I can't outrun these demons. When will they bury me?
Man, that's good. Welcome to Acute Mania Live. It's great to be back. I say that every freaking show, but hey, it is. I love doing the show. I have Together Lost with me from somewhere in West Virginia. We'll find out here in a minute. But one guy's in the bathtub, and we'll find out why. Well, I mean, yeah, there's why people are in the bathtub, but he might be different reasons. I have no idea. And Harmon's back. Harmon, I want to give you like a weird virtual hug.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm all right. How you doing, Scott?
Why is your drum set always covered up when you're on the show? You're supposed to show that shit off when you're on here. It's a music show. There you go.
Well,
yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
There we go.
That's right. Yeah. How you doing, man?
I'm all right. I just do that so the kids don't fuck with it. So
you look well. You look like you've been working out.
Just a little bit. Not too much.
Have you gained any? I don't know how to talk fitness. Do any of you guys lift weights or anything like crazy like that, or run marathons or anything? I didn't think so.
Yeah, we run marathons. Like, two of us do.
Any of you guys do manual labor like with shovels and stuff? You use shovels outside for work?
I've got a desk job. I don't know about the rest of them. Waylon,
I'm
you
a
do.
carpenter. Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys. We were talking before we went live. You know, we talked for a few months, and you guys were doing some shuffling, I guess, with I don't know, what were you guys doing? Go ahead and tell us what you were doing.
Yeah. So originally, the reason we were wanting to come on about the time we were going to put out new music, and then we ended up shuffling some members around. So right now we don't have a bassist, and then Bathtub Bobby down there, he's the newest member. So he actually replaced his brother as the drummer. So So now we're planning on we're gonna get back in the studio in September. We got a date for that, and we will have new music finally. Nice.
Well, the music that you have on up is great. We'll hear it in a little bit. But Harmon, did you have a chance to listen to it? I sent it to you last. I knew it.
Nope. I like to listen to it. I like to listen to it on the show. I like to be surprised.
No, that's what I do. You're supposed to, as the co-host, do that other stuff so I can do other things like whatever else I do, like take a bath. You know,
we're gonna wing it.
I might do that for the 3-year anniversary shows coming up at the end of July. I might be in the bathtub for that. You know, I got one of those garden tubs. You know, I can fit like a bunch of people in there. Have a great time, you know.
Can you fit in the bathtub? Can you fit in the bathtub?
No, yeah, I fit in the bathtub. Is that what you said?
I mean, you're fucking tall, so I mean, like
it's a garden tub. A garden
okay.
tub, like a shitload of people could be in there. You know? I think I've only been in like once, and it wasn't that much fun. And it takes like 2 years to fill up anyway, so it's like.
Okay. I'm used to like squeezing in a tub, so I just stand and shower.
Yeah, showers is where it's at. Now, Bathtub Bobby, do you live alone?
No, my wife is.
You're what?
My wife and 2 children.
Why wasn't your wife in there with you? That's where the magic happens, I think.
She was earlier, but she's downstairs fucking around with, I don't know what she's doing.
Is that a garden tub? You know what I'm talking about? One of those ones.
No, I'm standard Lowe's trailer park.
There in the showers also. Right? Yeah. I don't know how big of a guy you are, and please don't stand up. But or paying down. You know, you don't look like that big of a guy, or are you a big guy? Like, do you fit? Harmon wants to know if you actually do you have to squeeze in like he does, or are you good?
No, it's pretty wide tub. So
Up. That's a scary angle right there. I don't know about this. I think there's a blur thing you can like a filter. I don't know. Strange.
yeah, I can't go downtown.
You guys all should have been in bathtubs. That would have been epic.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what we should have done for real.
We didn't get the memo in time.
Next time. We'll do that next time.
Classic Waylon not letting us know anything.
How did the name Together Lost become Together / Lost? Or was it always / Lost? I like it. I'm not making fun of it at all. But how did that come up? How did you get the name?
So when we were kicking around name ideas, I'm a huge Architects fan. Early Architects. I don't really like the newer stuff, but I love Architects. And so the album Lost Forever, Lost Together, you know, it's a great album. And so when we were trying to figure out a band name, which is the hardest part of forming a band, it actually came down between that and then the name Adair, which is the name of a street that we used to practice on where we started. And it's Waylon's dad's old house is where we used to play. And so it was between those two, and Adair was already taken. So we just went with Together Lost. And then Blake really, really wanted a slash in there. So he's the one to thank for the slash.
I think that's good though. That it kind of makes it's a separation of sorts. Is that where you were thinking, Blake? Let's say it's his name.
I don't know. I think it was an aesthetic thing. I don't.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
I sent it with
I
think I sent it with a semicolon the first time, and he shot it down and said no.
I don't know. Semicolon. I don't. That's the one with the comma, or is that the one with the 2 dots?
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, the half comma. Yeah.
My camera here is a little bit. I look like I'm like a million years away. You know? Hey, Harmon, have you seen that thing yet?
The live, yeah.
Have you seen that? It's
Yeah.
it's not real neon. It's Amazon neon.
Oh, really? It looks pretty dope though. So upgrading.
It's all right. I don't really like it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna chuck it. I think.
Put it in the center of your logo.
No, that's stupid. I don't want to do. I did get a new wall thing though. That's new. The other one had the Keep Me Alive inside of it. Remember? It's over.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. The microphone on the live, you put it inside the microphone of your thing, and it's just.
I don't like that idea. Okay, how is the Hated doing? Because I know your brother left for weird reasons, but
yeah, it's actually it's alive and kicking. We just finished a new track, and well, musically, so I've learned a few new things in self-production and mixing. So there's a lot of guitars, a lot of layers, a lot of panning. It actually sounds 3D now. My old shit sounded like 2D.
Yeah.
So I'm actually like listening to the new track. I just finished mixing it last night. So it's I got to do vocals and then mix those, and then I'm actually gonna hold off on releasing it.
Are you playing everything again? You're playing guitar, drums, and singing, right?
Yeah, mixing, editing, producing. I just met with a merch guy yesterday, so we're new merch, kind of like rebranding, a new logo, new t-shirts.
I never got my shirt in the mail. I never got.
You don't want that one anyway. I got something new, better coming. So
I don't think I ordered one. I just figured I got one, like a comp or something, you know.
Yeah, these ones are better. These ones are legit. So
if he won't get you a shirt, we will. We'll get you one. Just hook us up
Hey,
to your address.
That's right.
We'll send you one.
Stickers is where it's at, though.
We got stickers too. I'll send you one of these.
Look at all these stickers I got up here. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's set list and shit. But yeah, I'm a sticker guy. I think Together Lost would look awesome on us. You guys have stickers made yet?
Yeah, we'll hook you up. Seriously,
See?
yeah. After the show, just
That's how it works, Harmon.
won't have you say your address live, but if you want to shoot it to me after the show, yeah, man, I'll send you
sure.
stickers.
I got Harmon doesn't have one of these because these are new bumper stickers. These things are massive.
no, I just
They
got
are really,
your.
really big stickers.
What do I have? I got this.
You got that little circular one, don't you?
Yeah, I got the.
Yeah, that's
Posters.
the old. That was the old thing that was behind me that we were
Yeah.
talking about. But yeah, those are. You don't want that one. That one's That one's
Hey,
old.
this one gets used every
You gotta
time
upgrade,
I,
you know, you
I
gotta
practice.
You got to upgrade your crap, you know, after a while. It just gets, you know, old. Bathtub Bobby. I like that. I like that. You know, it's got a ring to it. Yeah. But later on in the show, every people that usually watch the show, they know I do the wiener segment later. And we're going to do, I think we're going to, it's not going to be the wiener segment this time. It's just going to be wieners with Waylon.
Yeah.
Not Waylon's wiener, because that'll make people like get away, you know. We don't. I don't know. Let's go ahead and listen to one of your songs. That way, since Harmon didn't do his freaking research, you had one night. Let's go ahead and listen to Nothing Is Forever, and that way Harmon can gain a. It's badass. I tell you that much. It's the freaking shit. Tell us a little bit about this song and how it came about, and things. You know, whatever you want to say about it.
Yeah. So this one, I mean, every song is written by us, but Eric was the mastermind behind this one. So this was his baby off of the EP. This is by far our most popular song. I don't think it's even close when you look at the numbers. But yeah, it is. We've got a lot of good feedback on it. We love it.
I think Paradigm was the very first one I heard, because it's the first one on the EP. But I think that's the very first one that I heard, and I figured that one would be because it's catchy. That guitar lick in there is very catchy.
We can talk more about that one later. That one is a sore subject between the members. We do not like Paradigm, but we can talk about that later. But Nothing Is Forever, we love that one.
We do have I'll watch the chat room unless you guys have it, but Luis Herrera, I hope I'm saying that right.
Hey.
Luis Herrera says, "Yeah."
He's
That one's always dedicated to
a
him.
good friend. He's a good time.
Okay, well, here is Nothing Is Forever by Together Lost. I'm not going to say Together/Lost. Harmon knows that I do these things to people, and I just that's rude. It's Together Lost.
That's right.
There's Nothing Is Forever. Check it out.
We are a product of our surroundings. Time stands still in this moment as the pressure starts mounting. The broken hourglass set empties out. Cracks form in space, the planet shift as the sun blacks out. Seemingly doomed from the very beginning. Erase now, this is the end. The trumpet is sounding. We all knew this was temporary. Consume the poison, now we're left in solidarity. What's busy screams now empty
love that ending. Like yeah, that's badass. What do you think, Harmon? What's your take?
It's definitely fucking it's sharp. Like
Yeah.
like the kicks, it's very well put together. I like the guitar. I really like the guitar, like the lead and like I said, I'm just learning how to do the left and the right and panning.
Yeah,
So I'm catching on my headset, I'm catching the lead over here and something over there and the mix in it. It's fucking dope though. Like I definitely dig the lead and like the kick of the drums. Are those digital or are they acoustic?
They're fake. They're digital.
Yeah, their program.
Okay.
It's really difficult to do that, to record drums. I'm finding that out too. On Natural Cause, it's very we were going to do that, but I mean, unless you have a freaking studio like our studio where you can do all that and make it sound like it's not awful.
Yeah.
It's,
So
I was just gonna say, wait till you hear. I just figured out some shit with mine, and the feedback that I'm getting, everybody's like, "How do you get the kicks to sound like that?" I'm like, "Well, it's in my fucking room, and I have the dampening pads. So they're supposed to be here today, which they're not. So I'm sure I won't get them till fucking Wednesday or whatever UPS time frame."
well,
But
holiday.
Yeah, well, I'm learning, like I said, all these like tips and stuff, and I'm taking all this stuff in. And I'm learning, like, that's why I see the sharpness of those kits. It's very, very tough, but like I'm a drummer first, so my goal is to get that sound acoustically because that's my craft. So I got to learn to mic it and channel all these frequencies, and I'm the one who's turning all the knobs myself. So I have to go back through and then correct. And it's very difficult. So, but that sound you guys acquired, it's to say I'm jealous. I love sharp sound and to hear everything going left and right, panning. And I'm learning now. I'm like, man, everything sounds 3D. You know what I mean? It's not flat. So, but my next question I always lead in after I hear the songs, musical influences. Who inspires you guys?
I can't get what it sounds like.
No, I don't actually. Like, it's so
Original.
It's so original. Yeah, it's so you guys. I'm interested to hear everybody's take on where they came from.
Let's go around individually first. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
yeah.
Why don't Eric? Why don't you go first? You have a fan in the chat room, by the way, Eric. I don't know who this is, but it's Manuelity. I don't know.
Manuel Testa. He's a buddy I work with.
Heard that guy in the top middle is hung like an African elephant.
No, he's a good buddy. He's a nurse in the ER. We work together.
Nice. What's
But,
some of your influences?
Probably start off with Parkway Drive. They're always old Parkway Drive, kind of new Parkway Drive is a little hit and miss for me. I was a big As I Lay Dying, Killswitch Engage. Waylon's favorite. Let's see who else. I liked Bullet for My Valentine. They were probably the first screamo band that I listened to. And Metallica, of course. I'm a big Wage War guy now. Kind of people like that.
Yeah, those are good ones. I don't know. How about Bathtub Bobby? We got to hear from him, I think.
All my influences pretty much come from new metal, like Korn, Deftones, Slipknot later on. But I listened to Whitechapel and Despised Icon for the longest time, and now I'm starting to get in kind of the hardcore game a little bit. Listen to Kubla Khan a lot, Knocked Loose, I Am, shit like that.
So real quick, Bobby, did you haven't recorded anything with these guys yet, right? They said you
No.
Okay. Now this is very interesting to hear your style going to mix with that style. I'm actually really interested to hear that because your style is what I play. Like, I'm a big new metal, like you said, Korn, Limp Bizkit, Static X, Cold Chamber, you name them in that era. Like, I love that style of drums. So, but with their style, very, very sharp, and the bouncy and their style mixed with yours is going to be really interesting. So
yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah,
I
I
just-
mean-
yeah.
where it goes.
Are you guys influenced? I know you're in the southern part of the state. Are you influenced a lot by country music? Because my God, I mean, I think it's everywhere in this state. But like, is it big around there too? Is that all anybody listens to?
Yes. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very, very big. It's not easy being a metal band in West Virginia by any means.
Anywhere,
We
I
are not
think,
selling out. Yeah, we're not getting the venues here.
Yeah, it's like that here too. I'm just south of Morgantown, really. Like, well, didn't you say, Devin, that you went to school up in you lived in Morgantown, right? So
Yeah,
you-
I
you
lived
know
in
the
Morgantown for 5 years. Blake lived there for 3, right, Blake? You
Yeah,
lived
3.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not
but I-
it's super country-ish here, but it's there, and it's certain places they don't want anything going.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the best I can do. That's the best impression I can do. Oh, I have to. I have the. Yeah, Hunter. Who's Hunter Chambers? That sounds like a band. Hunter Chambers.
He's a hell of an acoustic artist. He's awesome.
Sounds like
He's
that's a really good Southern name, Hunter.
Hunter.
He's
Yeah.
one of my
One of our
good
friends.
childhood friends.
I almost read it wrong because there's a thing on here, but I thought it said "fuck together lost," but it says "fuck yeah." You got it wrong.
Yeah.
Either one.
Either one's acceptable.
So what do we do to piss him off?
Yeah, Jesus, kick him out of here right now, Hunter. Go hunt somewhere else. No, nice to meet you, Hunter. Devin, you want to go next?
Yeah. So obviously, you won't hear my influences as much. I don't, play an instrument, but big time, the Devil Wears Prada is probably my favorite band of all time. Like I said, Architects, All Our Gods of the Bandits is like my favorite album of all time. Right now, really into Inanimate, Silent Planet, Currents, those kind of bands. So, and I think you'll hear that kind of style like vocally a lot more on the new shit.
Yeah.
That when we get in the studio there.
I like this shirt. I saw Grey Haven a few months ago,
Yeah.
actually, in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, where'd you see him at? Were they in Pittsburgh?
Preserving Underground, yeah, up in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
With,
Yeah, I wanted to go to that tour.
Limbs was the shit. Limbs that's a band you got to go see. Limbs is awesome.
But I haven't seen them. We got to see Grey Haven right before the country shut down. Me and Blake.
Oh
And
yeah.
It was like literally the day before everything was shut down.
I think I was at
Yeah.
I was at a Bad Omen show for that. Right before that.
Oh yeah. And most people that I talked to,
Uh-oh.
like they were like, "Yeah, I was at this show right before." It always seemed.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gone now.
We'll just skip right over that topic and move on to
Yeah,
Blake.
just fuck it.
Oh, it's me. Oh, is it my turn?
You want it to be.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, kind of what got me into music isn't really what I write like. So, like writing influences, it's a lot of like Silent Planet and Architects, and then I kind of dabble in. I try to have deathcore moments in the newer stuff, so like Fit for an Autopsy and bands like that. But for the main stuff, it's usually like the kind of the golden era of somewhat progressive metalcore, so the Silent Planets and the Devil Wears Prada, like kind of that 2012 to present day, like Contortionist and stuff like that. I like kind of the Otter Type signatures and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Harmon, but I don't really hear those influences in the music, but that's okay because I still can't pin it down to who it might sound like, and I hate doing that anyway. I hate you already know, I hate comparing anybody to anybody because that's stupid. But I just can't. There's no hook or anything. It's great. That I love that.
So one thing, like something that I'm kind of conscious of, like whenever I'm sitting down and writing something, is I tend to write something that I know someone else in the band will like. So like if I write something that's a little more groovier or something that has a spot for the drums to shine, I'm kind of bouncing it off
You gotta write
influences and
something.
like
You ought to write something next when you sit down to write. Write something that starts out heavy country and be dead serious about it. Dead serious.
All right. So wait. So I got a hilarious story about that. All right. Well, this was an ongoing joke forever. So when we first started out, like we'd always, when we write a song, we'd always like, when we get to a good point, we'd go and hit record and on just your cell phone. So I'd like walk out of the room, set it out. It was a pain in the ass to walk out of the room and set it up, and I'd come back in. And this was an ongoing joke that Blake and our original drummer, which is Waylon's brother, Garrett, which is hilarious. They all talk about influences. His like favorite drummer of all time is like Lars Ulrich, so like Metallica, and he thinks like Rush. We were a metal band with a rock drummer for a long time. But anyway, that's beside the point. But anytime I'd come back to this fucking room, these motherfuckers, every single time just about, would start playing Dust on the Bottle, which is a very popular country song. And then every time, just to fuck up the recordings, I'd have to walk back out. So it is funny that you say that we should do country, because they would do it all the fucking time, and I would get so mad.
Yeah, I mean that's like the kind of the demo. Like if you're trying to play around where you live, just do a country song, but only send them like 30 seconds of it, and then
Exactly.
make that be the beginning, and then after that, just go fucking ape shit. Just metal the
It's
shit
like
up.
be like Bill Murray. Bill Murray does that shit all the time, where they have these little country licks and stuff. But like it's like, and then they got random parts where it's almost deathcore. It's so weird. But yeah, we can do something like
That'd be awesome. That'd be so awesome.
that.
Now we're getting fans of Bathtub Bobby.
Yeah.
Tyler Gray is only here for Bathtub Bobby. That's only Tyler Gray.
Fuck yeah. So those are our good friends in a band called Drags, which you should definitely have them on here.
I've heard of. I think I've heard of them. Yes.
new singles.
So like here recently. Yeah, they have a new single coming out tomorrow. So if anybody,
I think Bobby got cold. He's sunken. Down.
I had to get
Yeah,
that.
he's down.
So funny. You're my first.
I haven't heard you turn it back on.
First guest in a bathtub. That's terrific. Some kind of hashtag. We'll hashtag the shit out of that. I had Luis Herrera says drag. You say with the emojis.
That motherfucker's the bassist. He slaps the bass for him. Yeah. No, they're sick. They're so fucking sick. West Virginia hardcore.
I think I'm pretty sure I've heard of them. I'm pretty sure. See, when I first started doing this show around the fucking pandemic era, I was just gonna do like local and regional bands, because I wanted to highlight the state. Well, that didn't work, so that's what's all over the place now. But I think the reason why is if I'm already based here, that means that the viewers are from here and they're not really getting their getting a reach. So I think that's why I lack more like local bands. But that's fine, that whatever. If you don't want to be on the show and talk wieners with me, fine,
We'll come on here and talk dicks anytime you
Exactly.
want.
Yes. Exactly. See, that's dedication, Harmon. See that? What do you say we go ahead and talk dicks then?
Yeah. The wieners.
Um,
Waylon, how's yours feeling right now? You've been in the
it's gotta
bathtub
be
for a while.
shriveled by this point. Everything's shriveled.
Yeah.
It's cream.
There's kind of an intro to this, so just take a little listen to this and let your thoughts. I don't know, do something. Check this out.
I know a weenie man. He owns a weenie stand. He sells most anything from hot dogs on down. Someday I'll join his life and be his
weenie wife.
hot dog. I love that weenie man.
That's my dad and my mom. Anyway, this segment is not about dicks. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Sorry, but this is a children's show. No, it's not. But this segment's about hot dogs, and it's not. I didn't start this. My roommate Mike did. Mike is he's a great guy. He really is. I love him to death. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. No, Mike's a really good cook, but he loves wieners. Really loves wieners, like hot dogs. Like so, basically, altogether. Well, we'll go singly. Singly? How do you say that? Singularly? I hate that word. We'll do that in a minute. But where in Monroe County can you get a freaking hot dog? That's basically, if Mike was to come down there, where would he get a hot dog that's good or decent? Anybody know? Is there anywhere? Somebody's backyard, maybe?
That is
Dairy bar?
Yeah, honestly,
Probably like Waylon's bathtub.
the dairy bar. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, probably the dairy bar. I'd say
The dairy. Oh shit! Yeah,
I'd
I
say the
forgot
dairy
about that.
Bar.
I think that's literally it because the Shell. We had like 2 restaurants. Maybe in Union. There's stuff in Union they could probably get something at. But
So
Yeah,
in Union, there's a place called The Union. Seriously, like
no, just Union.
very creative. Very creative. All right. Well, individually, what toppings do you guys like on your hot dogs? I've had a lot of different responses from people in Chicago and like California. They eat weird shit on their freaking wieners. And do you guys even eat hot dogs? Like some people don't even eat them because they're like, yeah, they're disgusting. No, they taste delicious. They're awesome.
I ate the fuck out of some hot dogs. Yeah, no, I love hot dogs.
So you guys
I'll go first.
Chili on it.
chili. That's it.
No, musty and chili. That's it.
Yep.
Like
Like
mustard.
the same thing.
No ketchup.
Mustard, chili, nothing.
I thought Bobby's the only one with a southern accent. Where are you guys from? The rest of you guys.
From South.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we're Southern West Virginia.
Yeah.
Very
you guys-
bottom. Yeah, we're like right beside Virginia. Yeah, he's the only one. Like I don't know why he's the only one with it. Eric, why don't you have one? I think me and Blake don't have one because we went up north for a little bit and people made fun of us a little bit. And
Well, I've always tried to articulate more and not sound as country.
Yeah.
do a good job.
You guys are close to
Wait, no, go
like what is it, Logan or is Logan's closer or everybody knows I'm a Google Earth guy and I Google Earth the crap out of it, but there was really nothing around there to look at.
Oh, Mercer County, so like Princeton, West Virginia, where Curses is from. You've had Curses on here.
Oh yeah,
So we're like right beside. Yeah, we're like 30 minutes from them, and then Greenbrier County is the other one that's like the 2 surroundings. That like if we want
How
to go to a
far
Walmart,
from
you go to
Greenbrier?
those.
How far from the Greenbrier?
From the Greenbrier,
Maybe-
I guess
maybe
like we're probably like 40
6
minutes.
or 7.
You're closer to the Greenbrier than you are to like Beckley then.
Yeah.
Probably about the same. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay.
Have you ever partied with Jim Justice at the Greenbrier?
Nah, fuck
Yo.
him.
Yeah, and me and Baby Dog, we
people are big
fuck
fans.
with Baby Dog. He's in the bathtub now, actually.
All Justices?
Yeah, with
Baby
Baby,
Dog.
Dog.
With his dog, right? He takes his
Yeah.
dog everywhere. Have you seen our governor, Harmon? Harmon's from PA, so like, have you seen our stupid governor? He's an idiot.
He's a fucking idiot.
Most of them are.
I mean, ours
love
really.
it.
I mean, he's really
Factual.
bad. Really bad. Like I
Did
wish
you-
I had.
I just posted something of ours. Him stuttering around with.
Well, he had a stroke, didn't he? Is that the guy that had the stroke?
Jesus.
Can't help
I
that
don't know.
shit.
But listen, he's not. If you read my post, it says 2 fucking retards. It's him and the president. So I mean, that's
Everybody knows the president's a retard. I mean,
well in our like I said,
Retarded.
and so is the other guy. I don't even know his name, but he wears a hoodie and a fucking
oh yeah, that's the guy that had the stroke. Yeah,
he has skinny ass legs. And
he's
he
not
looks
an
like
idiot though. He had a stroke.
He looks like a gym
He-
teacher.
Feel his face.
He's running
You
a,
know, like,
and a gym teacher with no legs. Like
I'm not taking up for the guy. He's a Democrat. Yeah. All right, we got to get away from this. Got to get away from the politics.
yeah,
We hate politics. Listen to the depth.
Yeah.
We hate politics.
I-
So we honestly, I have a theory. If you're that deep in politics, you're not somebody I want to be around. Like Democrat, Republican, I don't give a shit.
It's
Fuck
usually
them
the
all.
people.
Like,
It's usually the people that don't vote that have arguments. You know.
I've never voted, so.
and you're not arguing though. You know, like but
No,
like,
I don't like
you
either
get
of
these
them. Yeah.
conversations with people, and if they say, "Well, I don't even vote," so well, then don't fucking say anything. God. With several comments here. Hang on a second. These are I can't pass these up. These are terrific. I know we're in the middle of the Glizzy segment, but Lloyd Christmas.
Okay, Lloyd.
Lloyd says, "Talk about dicks right now, or right now, or I'm leaving." So hey, he's getting his wish. Sort of.
We want to keep it
Um,
around.
Bathtub Bobby is a glitzy gladiator. Yep. Glizzy fuck. Let's see. Musty and chill. Bathtub Bob knows what's up. And autism be damned, my boy the governor.
Fuck.
Fuck.
We are not a political show, but we can be. Make fun of them.
Oh man, now Lewis is. I see Lewis is the one that said that if you do not want to have that guy, you're talking politics.
Why not? That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
He'll blow your fucking mind.
Yeah, you might have to go a little censored. You might have to have like a 10-second delay with that live show.
It's the Glizzy Gladiator. That's what it is. Not Glitzy. It says Glitzy, but it's Glizzy. It's Glizzy.
Definitely Glizzy.
Okay. Who's next with their wiener topping?
So Blake and Waylon were the same, right?
Yeah, chili musty.
Mustard and chili.
They have the same wieners.
It's musty.
Yeah, they're hooded.
Same bathtub, same wieners.
But
Go ahead, Eric. Tell them what you want.
I like the hooded ones. But
Well,
I'm just
who
kidding.
doesn't?
Mustard, chili, ketchup. I mean, like cheese on there sometimes. I've had mayonnaise. That's good. It's like a thing.
Ooh, that's one
That's
thing I
nice.
haven't had is mayonnaise on it. The white stuff.
Well, I love mayonnaise, so.
I bet you do. Sorry. Now, Harmon, go ahead and tell them what you like on yours because it's hilarious.
What, plain?
Plain.
Are you
Or-
a kindergartner?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you have? $4 in your wallet?
I,
Shit.
Change.
I upgraded though. I can eat chili dogs. Okay, so chili.
Okay.
I mean, you
Chili
can. You
or-
always could. You always could. You just
Listen,
didn't.
my taste buds didn't develop till I was older. So everything was fucking plain, nothing. So
I have a friend
Well-
like that. Yeah.
when I started, well, like I don't want to get off topic of wieners to hamburgers.
No, that's fine.
but
That's fine.
Hamburgers was a hamburger, plain. Then I was like, okay, I can eat cheese. Now I can eat bacon, cheese, baked beans. So I'm upgrading. It's all right, but it's taken me a
Evolving.
decade. Yeah.
And
Now,
who
wait-
says evolution isn't real?
Waylon, did you,
Right?
I forgot to say it. I forgot to say it. Beginning to say it, this was supposed to be changed to the wieners with Waylon segment.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be the wiener, but anyway, we missed it. Sorry.
Yeah, you fucked that up.
Thanks. Thanks, Harmon. Attaboy. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay, so when I always tell Mike, he doesn't pay attention to who's going to be on the show or anything, but I always say, okay, so tonight is hot dogs in whoever the guest is, and I told him, I said, Southern West Virginia, like Monroe County. He's like, ooh, Southern. So he's like coleslaw. He's like, that's slaw territory. Like he knows like the demographic.
I love coleslaw. I love
like
I
on the
love
hot dog
coleslaw
though,
on
like
hot
on the
dog.
hot dog. On the hot
yes, yeah, dude. I like all kinds of stuff. So like chili, onions, coleslaw, mustard,
Nasty.
ketchup.
See, that's what reminded me of that.
Grill up
Hunter said
grill up
chili
some
coleslaw.
onions and peppers. I'll eat those, man. Like I like them loaded.
Load that wiener.
Yeah, loaded up.
Loaded and hooded.
Yep.
Not mayonnaise though.
That's just it was like a couple times thing. It was like more of a sandwich, but it was good. But I haven't done it since probably.
Now, are the hooded ones foot long? All right.
I don't know. Maybe.
Only ones I've ever seen.
On that one site, they are. I don't know.
Exactly.
Does Custard Stand have a reach down that way, or is that just Summersville area? I think or Custard Stand's more like Southern West Virginia. But their chili's disgusting. But I'm not going to be
It was
sponsored
one
by Custard
impressive.
Stand ever. But
I'll say there's custard in Princeton. Yeah, like I
Yeah.
said, West Virginia, like Monroe County, it's slim pickings, man. Unless you want like Hunt's Brothers Pizza, you can get that just about at any gas station.
Kuntz Brothers, yeah, that's good shit.
Hunt's Brothers, yeah, the gas station pizza, we got those at just
Yeah.
about every gas station.
So that
Well-
Bush Light.
Yeah, and not Bud Light for sure.
Oh gosh.
Not Bud Light. We cannot get into politics or sexual situations, or well, we can. That's up to Bathtub Bobby for sure. I'm way off. I don't even know what's going on now. Harmon, what we got next?
The next song.
We have the Harmon segment. Can we do a
Not
Harmon?
today. Yeah, you could.
Not today. Not today. What's the next concert you're going to, Harmon? That I'll see you at randomly. That was so random that I saw. I was going to a Static X show in Pittsburgh, and I didn't realize that was Harmon's favorite band until I was like almost there. So I sent Harmon a text. I was like, all right, I'm heading up to the Static X show in Pittsburgh. He's like, no. I'm like, oh yeah, but it was a free ticket. You know, I didn't pay to get in. But he's like, I'm already there in the parking lot. Of course you're already there. It's like tailgating in the morning. You know, he was there. Nobody else was there, but Harmon was there.
Fuck yeah.
You know, but so
Next show is actually Parkway Drive and Amity Affliction in Pittsburgh in September.
Ooh. I like to see Amity. I'm
Ashley's
not
gonna do
new Parkway, but I would love to watch Amity.
That's who I'm going for is Amity Affliction. So, and then
Are you
I'm
gonna take
actually
a sign and say it says here I'm here for Amity Affliction only.
no, I like Parkway Drive too, but Amity Affliction, their new shit's I mean all their stuff's dope, but this new track, like their new album's fucking really good.
I'm going to a
again. They
what a
brought
show
it back.
Yeah.
Thursday I'm going to a show in Pittsburgh at Craft House. If you've never been to Craft House, go.
Crack House?
Crack House. If you've never been to Crack House, no.
Crap House.
Eric knows,
Crack House is
Eric knows a thing or two about the Crack House.
It's similar to West Side Bowl. There's a bowling alley in there, but there's also axe throwing at Craft House, which I didn't know. So I'm gonna have to throw some axes maybe. But no, I'm going up to see it's called I can't remember what the show's called, but one band I've had on a couple times called Faith by Order. They're from Pittsburgh, and they just got back together and write some new shit. So I'm gonna go. I've never seen them, since they've been on a couple times. I have never seen them play live. So because they had kind of like a hiatus there for a while. So I'm gonna go up and see them on Thursday at Craft House. They make a really good Moscow Mule, really good. Like if you're into mules, you'll like them.
Well, you haven't said anything for a while. I just hear.
We can't hear you. You're under the water. What'd you say?
I fucking love them things, man.
Yeah,
I think he's in the submarine.
Yeah. hey, that's too soon. Way too soon for that. It's just okay. The submarine. Now, that's just dumb. Okay, why go down into something to see something that sank? Like what? Why? Just watch the freaking movie. It's spot on. I think. You know what I mean?
You think?
I mean,
James Cameron knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, it's 3 hours long. You'll get it. You'll get it by the end of it. They hit an iceberg. Done. Why would you go down there to see that? You're just asking for it at this point, and pay $250,000 to do it. Why? Nobody got.
I thought they were controlling it with like an old Game Boy or controller or something, or like a GameCube controller.
Batteries died, I think, is what happened. I figured it out. I think I saw that on Reddit actually. Reddit. I don't look at the Reddit. Reddit's kind of like TikTok. It's just like one of those hit and miss things. Like, it hurts my feelings sometimes. All right, let's listen to a dare. What's a dare about? Anybody?
I mean, just kind of like, yeah, you know, like the lyrics. Just about how fucked up the world is really, and that we can't get along with anybody just because it's all based on like what you believe, like religion or politics is a big one, right? Like, I don't know, just kind of like this post-apocalyptic, if we can't fucking figure it out and just like get along, is what the lyrics were. But
was it fuck around and find out kind of thing?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah, I think we're on a good route to fucking find out. I mean, see all this shit with, so
cool. Well, after the song, we're going to talk about what you guys got coming up. I know you're developing into something new, and it's like a new version of Together Lost, and we'll talk about that. What's coming up for you guys after we listen to a dare? Are these songs going to be like remastered or reimagined, or are you just going to leave this be and then just give us a hint, and then we'll talk about it after the song?
So I will say me and Blake have discussed reimagining Paradigm because it was the one song that became completely different when what we came in with, what we left with. So that's the only one. We love the other ones. The other ones are pretty much what we came in with, what we left with. But I don't think they'll ever be remastered.
All right, I hear you. All right, here's a dare by Together Lost. I'm yeah. That's freaking excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like very, very, very good. It's there's all kinds of shit going on like in my ears. I'm like, like, yeah. What do you think, Herman?
All about the panic chords.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Actually, I can hear so I can hear Whitechapel, some of the guitar riffs in there. That's what I hear with I'm thinking back to their self-titled album. And then vocally, I hear Bullet for Valentine. I hear a little bit of the yelling, like that's what I hear, and it sounds fucking dope though. So I like that track. Like it's just groovy, bouncy. It just has like a really nice flow to it. But those two combined, like I don't know, it's really, really interesting. I want to hear some more of that shit. So
Meg Stafford lost her coleslaw on that one. Not sure what that means, but whatever. Yeah, I need to know what's coming up. This stuff is excellent. Like I said, I don't like comparing bands anyway to like other bands. It's just and there's never ending genres of things, and I think it's an original sounding Together Lost. And I need to know what you have coming. I will mute the show or some shit, or you can tell me after we're done, so nobody else knows. But I need to personally know what you guys have planned for the masses. This is badass, seriously.
No, we're not shy. We'll say what it is. First of all, thank you. Like that's like when you get told your music's original, that's like the biggest compliment. So thank you. That's like honestly, I think the reason it's like that is because like our music tastes are so vastly different between all of us, and so it kind of like makes this weird sound. But anyway, as far as what we got planned, I'll let so we're gonna try guitars in the next month. I'll let them talk about it. So Blake, you take it away. What's playing guitars, and then I can take over after that.
Yeah, we're tracking guitars for a couple songs. If you've seen us live, you've seen one song fully and another song partially. These two songs have Bathtub Bobby's taste on them, so it's a little more groovier, a little more fast paced. Guitar wise, Eric's song's it's bouncy. My song's a little more like the Adairish sound, a little more slower pace, chintier sound. Yeah, hopefully track those within the next month. Lay down drums shortly after. Fingers crossed we got something coming out before the year's end or right after New Year.
You guys go to a studio like around or near you, or do you do it like DIY?
So this time, yeah, go ahead, Blake.
So for the EP, we worked with a guy named Josh Matotek. I hope I said his last name right. But he was based out of Pittsburgh. So we did all the pre-pro and everything by ourselves, went up with 5 songs. He kind of put his taste on it. We were super happy. What'd you say,
in 2 days? We did 5 songs in 2 days, which is like crazy.
So
that's why, it was very rushed. So there's certain things that like we as a band kind of like pick apart that we don't love, but for the most part, we're very happy with it. But anyway, carry on.
But yeah, overall, we were super, super pleased with how the songs sound, and Harmon's compliment for the sharpness and all the production, that was all Josh. All the balancing left and right stuff, that's all his tricks. We basically just came with some songs and he made them sound good, I guess.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. It sounds really good. The recording sounds great. I'd go back to whoever. I would go back to him, honestly.
So
he doesn't do
metal.
Time.
What?
Yeah, he doesn't do metal anymore. Yeah, he does
like
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You guys do, and you need to. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Well, so like I said earlier, the the song Paradigms, like a soft, like, so what we came in with versus what we left with was nothing alike. And we were almost bullied into like going with what he thought it should be than what we should. And then it just turned out to us hating it at the end of it. So like, he didn't work well with others, which is like, it sounds great. The album sounds phenomenal. So like, we're thankful for that. But I think it was, we just didn't work well together. So for this next one, Blake and Eric are going to go to, his name's Kevin. I don't know his last name, Blake. What's his last name?
Evan.
No, he like doesn't know his last name either. So his name's Kevin, but he owns a guitar pickup company called Axis Magnetics. It's actually the pickups that Blake plays in one of his guitars. So he's going to do the guitars, and then Waylon and myself, we're going to go down to Asheville, North Carolina in September to do vocals and to do drums. Like, so live drums, that was very important for us to do this time. So we're going to do.
Waylon looks like he's getting cold. I mean, I want to
I'm
get out.
surprised he stayed
Just
in there.
pan the camera
Turn
away.
the camera off.
No, I'm just hanging. Bro. Good.
He keeps getting lower and lower into the water, like he's like frozen.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll let Waylon talk a little bit about it. It's like, you know, he kind of had to disconnect with the first 5 songs because he wasn't a part of it. So like, Waylon, go ahead and tell him what you think about the 2 singles we're going to go.
Tell us what you think
about it.
Well, I mean, they're totally different sounding songs from the first EP they come out with. I'm excited, but at the same time, I still want to touch on a lot of the older stuff they played because I enjoy that as well. So, I mean, not too much is changing, but, you know, at the same time it is, you know.
Yeah. It sounds like you guys are excited seriously about this, about what's coming up. But also being secretive about it. I don't feel like I know too much about what's going to happen here, but it can only be good. It can only be good. You know, it's
like Blake said, by the end of the year, bare minimum, we're really hoping for late September, early.
You need to come up this way and play like 1, 2, 3, and you know there's a lot of places in Morgantown to play now, and up around where I'm at too. You know, there's back porches and shit. I got a yard and some old ass neighbors that need to hear this. You know, this is good stuff.
Yeah. We got to play 1, 2, 3. It was our second show, I think. I worked with a guy at Dick's Sporting Goods that got us a show there, which was awesome.
At Dick's?
Yeah, Dick's Sporting Goods in Morgantown, West Virginia. Yeah, I worked there for a year.
Dick's.
Yeah, Dick's. Yeah, so we're big fans of Dick's here in this band. But yeah, no. I will say we are planning to come up Morgantown way, hopefully by the end of the year. So
definitely come up and play. And there's not a lot of room in this room to sleep, but we'll just tell Mike he needs to go away for a weekend. You can crash on his bed and stop us in the living room and shit. So you guys are more than welcome to crash here. I know it's a long ass freaking drive to anywhere in West Virginia. I drove over to Thomas this weekend. Thomas is over near like Canaan Valley, like over that way, Blackwater Falls. It's a shitty drive. There's 3 different ways to get there from my house, and they're all shitty, all of them. You know, I mean, 219 is not too bad once you get there, but you got to freaking. It's up the mountain and then down the mountain, then up the mountain. You know, if you get car sick, do not ever go to the mountains of West Virginia. You ever heard of? You guys ever heard of Helvetia? Helvetia is like a German settlement town in the way up in the mountains. But I've never been there either. But they have a festival like every year that's just celebrates like German heritage and stuff. But I guess people were telling me it's a bitch to get to because there's only one way in and one way out, and there's like no cell service and like But I guess the way in is like down the freaking mountain, like like that. I don't know, just never been there, so I don't know. But yeah, traveling in West Virginia is not. We don't travel. We go on a journey. I think there's only like a few interstates, and and they charge us to drive on them. Hey, Harmon, I got an Easy Pass the other day. One of the transponder things, yeah. So I don't have to go through the freaking tunnel every time I go to go to Pittsburgh. I can go up to Uniontown and hit the. I saved like $20 when I get to the Easy Pass. They roped me in like a son of a bitch. Bastard.
What they do.
Well, like 19 down, by Beckley, you have to pay a toll twice. Twice. The first one's like $4, and then I don't know what the second one. The second one's cheaper. The first one's cheaper. I can't remember.
No, I think they're both like $4.25, aren't they? Aren't they both $4.25?
No, the one that goes to Somerville.
And the road's perfect.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
what are we paying for? Not potholes where
no
I live. I mean, fuck that. Jim Justice.
Blake has an easy pass, and at our last show, we played in Beckley, and he forgot it, and so we had to pay tolls anyway.
Those bastards. I just wonder. I should be able to use that Easy Pass at all Easy Pass places, not just PA, right? Right? Anybody know?
I don't know.
Maybe.
We get a hold of
Try it
these.
out.
So,
Get a hold of these fucks and be like, listen.
Just keep driving and don't stop.
You know who I am? Nobody. I don't have that kind of money. No, but I guess you saved a little bit of money in your car insurance by switching to Geico. No, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I got a cup. They're not for sale, but Yeti made it, and I got it made. I'm not sponsored by Yeti at all, but I got this made for myself because I love Yeti. I love their stuff. Their coolers are way too expensive though, and I'm probably not ever going to be able to afford one. They're like $500 for like a 12-can cooler. You know what I mean?
who needs ice? Who needs
The
ice
cups
that
are the
long
shit.
anyway?
Like you can put these cups out like in the freaking sun, in 95-degree humid weather like we have in West Virginia, and leave it out there while you mow the grass, and then come back and it's still ice cold. Sometimes, you know what I mean? But yeah. I don't even know what I was asking. Harmon had a post up on Instagram last night, and it was like, well, he always has these up of like these shirts or whatever he wears, and he'll tag the company. So I asked him, I was like, are you getting sponsored by these people, or are you? What's going on here? So no, you're not. They're not sending you free things.
Well, I did get a couple free shirts from the Black Metal or Die, and I'm in their catalog overseas. They're
Damn it!
from,
I need
like-
I need that recognition. Come on, you
from, like,
got to
tri-
tell
like-
them who you know. You know what I mean?
like Transylvania over that way. So I just started buying their shit.
Where Dracula lives, isn't it? Pennsylvania.
Yeah, got some pictures and they put them up on their webpage. So I mean, I don't get paid
You?
for anything. I
Or there's pictures of you on the website.
Yeah, if you go to my story, the
Hear
ones
that, Bobby?
I dropped it,
Hear that?
when I put those in there, on that story, those pictures are me on there. So
I'm going to put a picture of Bobby on the thumbnail. I usually put the band. I usually put the band
Yeah.
picture, but I think I'm gonna get a bathtub
Bobby.
picture, and that's going to be the thumbnail for the show. I can't not do it. I mean, next time everybody in bathtubs, even me. Not the same one, not unless you want to. I mean, that's all. Whatever.
No, we're close like that. We'll get in the. You said you had the large, like long.
I got the
bathtub.
garden
We'll
tub. Yeah, you guys come up. You guys come up. We'll
We'll
garden
come
tub.
to
We'll do a live stream from the garden tub for sure.
Sure,
Harmon can
optional,
video
yeah.
it. Harmon will be the video guy.
yeah.
We'll braid our cock hair together.
What? What happened? There it is. Hey guys, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Really, I mean, I know we've been engrossed in a lot of this interview, but you know, I've felt like I've learned a lot about you, a lot about your music. The music's fucking terrific. Keep freaking doing it. If you got to kick one of these idiots out, kick them out and find somebody else because it's good. No, seriously, it's good stuff. Stick together and you know, you'll get in fights on the road. I'm sure everybody does. Just kick their ass and move on. You know, I think that's how bands work it out.
the
I don't
dream,
know.
yeah.
So, you know, I don't know. But yeah,
No,
and bring it up this way, where I will come down to you and help you shove the country people out of the way, and you know, and play some freaking metal. You know, bring Harmon down. I'll bring Harmon with me, and he can open for you guys
Fuck yeah.
That'll work.
as he plays guitar, drums, and sings at the same time. It's hilarious. Harmon, are you still doing the vocals like you did before, or did you figure that out? That's the part you need to figure out more than drums, I think.
Yeah, I'm actually in the midst building a vocal booth in here too. So it's
Really? I need to come
Yeah.
back up. I need to come back up when it's not like -5 degrees outside. It was so cold when I was
Yeah.
up there. So cold.
yeah, it's
It was one of those
fucking shit
days
up
where it
here.
wasn't even snowing. It was just colder than shit. Just
Yeah.
everything was frozen, and I don't know. Tyler says, in bathtub Bobby we trust with an American flag. Tyler, you're so funny.
He has to
But yeah, it's been fun talking to you guys and hanging out and stuff. If you have 5 or so minutes, Bobby, I understand if you have to get up, just pan away, okay? If you guys have 5 minutes, I'll talk to you a little bit after I kill the live stream here in a second. Harmon, you're more than welcome as always to do that also. I don't have anybody scheduled like recent or not recent, but soon. But I do have at the end of the month, and I haven't said this on the show yet because it wasn't scheduled last week. But there's a guy named Seth Newstein up in PA up in Pittsburgh that is a mentalist that wants to read my mind for some reason. And Invisible Rob is going to be going with me. Invisible Rob is my buddy. He's done all the production for Natural Cause, and very good friend of mine. And he's going to be going with me. And we're going to a well, I can't really tell you where it's at, but it's a club. It's a secret like membership only club that Seth's a part of up there. And so we're going to do the show live from there at a little after midnight because I'm going to a show in Pittsburgh that night anyway. So it'll be after that, and it'll be late night. But nobody wants to see like a magician or a mentalist pre-recorded. I mean, who wants to? That's like scripted, you know. So
Yeah,
I was gonna pre-record it and then but I'm gonna do the show live because the show is always live. It's always live. So that'll be the July the 23rd at 12:15 a.m. And he's going to read Invisible Rob's mind. He's going to read my mind. He's kind of like Kreskin. I don't know if you ever heard of Kreskin. That did a lot of mentalism, and it's you know in the same. It's not music at all. So don't tune in expecting to see a band or because it's going to be magic. It's going to be magic. I've only had one other magician on. I had him on a couple times actually, David Da Vinci, but you know sometimes I like to have not just bands but creative artists. You know I like to branch out a little bit. And some, I'd like to have a comedian on. That'd be good. Somebody that's funnier than me. I don't think so.
That's Bobby.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he got it right there. Let's see. Why is it? Lewis says, "Bro, I bet Bobby's Willie looks like a raisin by now." Well, I don't want to see it, Lewis. So you might have to FaceTime him or something because. Lloyd says, "Praise him, praise him." I think Bathtub Bobby got the award for most popular on this show.
Rightfully so.
You're going to be the thumbnail. The thumbnail. That sounds fun. I don't know. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting. He emailed me and he's like, "So what are we going to talk about?" And I can never. I'm glad not a lot of bands ask me that because I never have. I don't. It's all on the fly. All of it, you know. That's why I jumble my words a lot because I'm like, Harmon, what do you have? You know.
Oh, Bobby's getting out of the bathtub.
Getting out of the bathtub. Oh, we're gonna see a fresh Bobby here in a minute.
That's right.
Should we wait? I don't know. Do you guys have any shows? You guys have any shows coming up? Are you gonna kind of wait?
I'm glad you said that. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. August 5th. So we haven't put the flyer out yet, but we're gonna be playing in Beckley. In Beckley, West Virginia at anybody remember what the name of the motocross? It's at like a motocross place.
Is it outside?
So
Is it an outside show?
I think it's gonna be outside. Yeah, I don't think they have an indoor facility there. So I think it's gonna be like us and our really good friends in drag, and then a bunch of other bands like Blue Shell Paradox. I was gonna play a couple acoustic acts. It's I think there's like 8 or 9 bands that are gonna be playing it. So August 5th.
Send me the details. I don't have a lot going on in August yet. I don't have a lot of things planned.
Yeah, cool.
So I need some things to do, but I will definitely. I want to come and see it. Harmon, you want to go? You want to go?
Come and get me.
You can bring your weights.
You can drive to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is quite a drive for Harmon, even down to me. But I made the drive up, so it's the ball's in your court there, buddy.
Well, I can drive to your place and you drive me down there.
Yeah, hey, you can get here, we can go. Yep.
All right.
If you want to ride with me, that's fine. I don't know. Oh, I thought that's still the raisin comment. Where did Bobby go?
He's
the star of the show. He was my go-to when I didn't have anything to talk about. You know what I mean? Damn. Always happens. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being on. It's been a pleasure talking to you as always. And come back on the show. We'll do it live from the Beckley Motocross track or whatever.
Hidden Valley. I looked it up. It's called Hidden Valley Motocross Track. It's in
I've heard
Beckley,
of
West
that,
Virginia. So August 5th. Yeah.
August 5th. I'll put that on my calendar.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Armin, come down and wake me up. Or either I'll be up.
I'll leave the night before to get there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Is it at 6 a.m.? Seriously?
No, fuck me.
I didn't figure it would be, but you never know these new festivals. They're trying to be creative. That's not the way. That's not the way. I don't know. This band, I just kind of ran across them. I'm sure there's some connection. You know how the algorithm on Instagram is with your phone tracking you and hearing your sentences and shit. I don't know. This band just came across my Instagram feed story or whatever at the top, and they're called The Graying. Greying. The Graying. I believe they're from Massachusetts, and they're really good. It's good shit. The songs are only like 2 minutes long, but of awesome. You know what I mean? But we're gonna listen to Auditory Hallucinations. So the title's very long, but the song's really short. I guess that's how they do theirs. But anyway, hopefully, I've actually talked to them on Messenger and stuff. So hopefully we can get them on soon and find out why. Find out why it's like that, and see what they like on their wieners. We'll do all that. Maybe they'll be in a bathtub too. I don't know. Maybe I'll start that thing. I'll put that in
We're setting a precedent.
the very first email. Just be like, and if you want to do the show in a bathtub, hey, I've had
the people
like
going,
hit
man.
bongs. I've had people in New York like hit bongs and just sit there, like the whole show just hitting the bong. It gets interesting after a while. I'm like, as long as you're not going to shoot up, I don't really care what you do. I've had people with dildos. I mean, it's a classy show. Anyway. Here is The Graying with Auditory Hallucinations, and I don't know when I'll be doing a show again until the 23rd with Seth up in PA and get my mind read for some weird reason. I don't know what he's going to find. I don't even know what's in there. So
Bathtub, Bobby.
yeah, I'm going to be thinking about that for quite a while, actually.
Living, yeah.
Harmon, thanks again, man, for co-hosting. Come back, man. It's been like months since I just had Bo back last week as a guest. And that was fun. So
Nice.
talked a little bit about you on there. You might want to watch that one a little bit. So, all right, here's The Graying, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.
我 feel 到解放人。